you've all been waiting for. Tonight's main attraction. I present to you International Freethinkers. Listening to the We Are Sober podcast.
We made it!
We made it.
Yay!
We made it. Most of us were here.
It's all Mikey Famine's fault.
Yeah, blame Mikey.
is.
It is his fault.
Mikey Famine, since you were recently married, it is your fault. Hi, Mikey
You
Famine.
gotta get used to that. You gotta remember it is usually his fault.
Married or no,
Here.
it's Mikey's
It's
fault.
just a warm up.
Is there like is marriage breaking out down there in Chicago? Didn't Kenneth Leonard just get married too?
Kenneth Leonard just got married
Infectious.
It's a
too.
bug.
Okay.
It is infectious. It's worse than COVID. Hi, Mikey. Nice to see you. I need to talk to you, Mikey Famine. I know. I apologize. I was just trying to allow you your, moments of wedding bliss with, new wifey. So,
He only gets
respecting.
moments of it.
Only
No more.
moments.
Only moments. Everything else after that, terrible.
Justin, you know what that's like, right?
The honeymoon's over, Mikey.
This is my one moment right now.
Just blink if you need help.
This is your one moment of wedding. Okay. Well, I see changed faces and faces I haven't seen in a while. Rollin, you had a
Mhm.
birthday 2 weeks ago.
I did.
You did. Did you enjoy said birthday?
Not too bad. I mean, I had work, so that was fun.
Did
but
you get that shirt for your birthday?
No, I had this shirt for a while.
I was
I
like,
got a
"New shirt."
fancy double monitor though, so I have another
Ooh.
monitor up, so that's very helpful.
Are
when I
you
stream.
getting twice as much work done?
No. Well, actually, I can't even use the monitor for my work computer because it's one of those ones that has like a remote access thing, and that just doesn't link up with it. Doesn't like register it, so it doesn't do anything. But it helps when I'm doing streaming stuff. I can have things up here when the game's here instead of having to like alt tab out of everything.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I've been trying to put Jena up on the second monitor thing for like 2 years now. So.
I have slowly been improving.
Got a mic.
Colorful
Mic.
mic.
Yep.
Cool
I set it
purple
up so
mic,
it just
too.
yeah.
And it
you.
changes
Thank you,
colors.
Oh,
Kelly.
it's changing colors.
It does.
Ooh.
Thank
Very
you,
fancy.
Kelly. And
It's a
Ollie,
chameleon
man.
mic.
I set it to where it changes to certain colors. Ooh.
Is that why we're late?
Yeah.
This is why we're late. I was picking this up.
It took
a
her
moment
45 minutes. That's the only reason we're late.
This is why we're late. No, all truth aside, I got jelly of Justin having the same mic that he got like a month ago. Yeah. And so I was like, you sound sexier and it's colorful, and he turned it purple and I was like, sold. Okay. Sold.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it. Which means, well, actually, sorry, that it means two things. One, I was gonna go ahead and give away my old mic, my Blue Yeti Nano, but I've already offered to give it away to someone, so that's already taken. However, I am offering to give away my Logitech webcam because I like new and shiny things. So if anyone,
you gotta message me which webcam you're getting, or that you already have.
I'm using an iPod Touch.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Never mind. Never mind.
Never mind. Thank you. I like it better, actually. It's cool. But by all means, if anyone, I am legitly just giving it away. I'm not charging you anything. If anyone needs a new webcam out there, DM me. First one to DM me wins. There you go. I don't know how you DM me.
You're just gonna get DMs of
DM
some
me.
weird stuff, Jenna.
I am.
Like, we win.
Yep.
And
Didn't say
I
what they had to
apologize.
DM you about.
Right. And I apologize for those who are not watching this live that are like, oh my God, I got a DM her, but it was 2 weeks ago.
Yep,
You're
too late.
Yep. You gotta be here now.
Gotta be here now.
Gotta watch
Right
the
now.
live streams.
That's why you gotta be here now.
Curtin, if we see the question, yeah, we'll try and probably answer it.
Depends on what the question is.
Yeah.
Are we answering questions in the chat? I don't know. We
I mean,
could.
if people ask questions, we'll answer, maybe.
Brenna! Hi, Brenna! That's my new girlfriend, Brenna. We had drinks at the bar together the other weekend. It was fun.
They met in the meat world.
They got
They
up
met
to
in the
no
real world.
good.
Wow.
Legit, Brenna is like the first person that I've met online through the atheist community in person. I said that right?
Nice.
I did.
Very cool.
Yes, you got it.
Very cool. Found a new
I've
girlfriend.
met
Love
nobody in person. Nobody.
Aw.
Don't know if I ever will.
Aw.
If you grow your beard, maybe you will.
Wait,
Yeah.
you live on like a glacier,
What?
right?
No,
That too.
I
Yeah.
live on an island. I don't live on a glacier.
If you grow your beard back, you won't be so scary looking
Is-
anymore.
We'll just
Isn't
have
it
an
the same
island
thing
party
in
and
Canada?
we'll go to the island and have an island party with Ollieman. There you go.
Island party.
Mm.
Do it in the summer though.
Island parties. I mean, Justin clean shaved last week and he has a beard now. So what's going on? That's the
Yeah,
Irish
I-
blood in him, I think.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I clean
No.
shaved like 3 days ago. I got stubble.
Put the razor down.
I got the gray
Oh yeah, it's all gray.
streak.
It's all gray.
Yours
That's
is
why you can't see
very
it.
So
unique.
distinguished.
It's almost purposeful.
He just
Aw,
dyes his
he
dyes
thinks
his
you look
beards.
handsome.
Oh, thank you, Mikey.
He's gonna be like, I wasn't talking to you.
Oh
No,
shit.
B, just you'll grow yours, homie. You'll grow yours.
Donate your beards to B.
Donate your beards.
Beards for B.
Beards for B.
That's our new charity.
Beardsforb.com /OnlyFans.
.org. It's an organization to provide beards for one specific person.
.edu.us.gov.
There you go.
That's the full link. Find it in the description. So okay, what's up this week? A lot this week. We don't really have a topic. It's open forum. If y'all got questions, sure. If y'all got questions about my new mic, sure.
Ooh, we got their mustache going.
Just really excited about this thing.
I saw this
Keep
article.
showing it off.
I saw this article where a family went in to get their flu shot from Walgreens, and they had 2 children under 5. And instead of getting their flu shot, all 4 of them, the children and the adults, got full dose COVID vaccines.
Oh, jeez.
And so they're like, following up with it and this and that. But
What, the family's freaking out?
yeah, they were having a meltdown over it. But it seems like everyone's okay.
Were they like anti? Well, I
No,
guess
no,
not.
no,
They wouldn't
no.
be anti-vax because they got their flu
No,
shot. But it's just
even-
they freaked out because the COVID shot has not been ready. It's not ready for.
Well,
like,
no,
you know,
because
kids or-
even pro-vaccine people don't get the flu shot, but so they're like super vaccine. But the problem is that the children's version of the COVID vaccine is a third of the dose.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So they basically had 3 times the amount of what they're studying in children
Oh
right now.
jeez, yeah.
That's what it is.
But it's not like super harmful, but it just has like a lot stronger of your typical side effects. Like
Would that
heats
make him
and
even
fevers
more
and stuff.
magnetic than it?
I
Would
think
that
so.
make him even
Yeah,
more magnetic than a
it
normal
makes-
person?
Up to this
Yeah,
feeling and stuff to
yeah.
this
I think if
still-
you get 2 times the recommended dose, it makes bronze keys even magnetic.
Yeah, that sucks for the kids. They're gonna have a hard time at school.
Their head's gonna get
But-
stuck to the lock on the way out of the door.
But that's how you get them. That's how you trick them. Like, okay, come in for your flu shot. Give them the
COVID.
Do it.
Yeah, there you go.
Barb,
I
this is you.
didn't watch Dave Chappelle's special. I've seen
Mhm.
a lot of mixed reviews online of
Same.
the free speech type people are all saying, it wasn't transphobic. He was just highlighting people's ability to speak on a topic freely, but also defending his friend. But
Mhm.
I've seen a lot of people whose opinion that I value probably more saying that it was really harmful. I haven't seen it for myself yet.
Yeah, I didn't listen
I
to
haven't
it. I know
either.
Arden of Eden said something about it. She
She
didn't
did.
seem too offended by it. I think she was kind of like, he said some things that were pretty bad and others that weren't. Like I don't remember exactly what she was saying, but
Mhm.
she didn't seem to come very hard down on it. But she didn't exactly love it.
It really does depend because I've been hearing mixed things too. And same to Justin, I haven't seen it either. I like read a couple articles on it, just kind of breaking down what was in the show and responses on both sides and all that stuff. And it brought up an interesting conversation with a friend of mine the other night, where the level of sensitivity, or people's level of sensitivity when it comes to comedy, and who says it and who gets punished for it, or things like that, or talked about it. And I'm like, well, that's a good concept to think about, because I honestly don't know how I presently feel about it. I probably still need to watch the whole thing just to really gauge my opinion. But even just reading kind of the brief transcript of what he had referenced and said seemed, obviously I can see the controversy behind it, but I really can't solidly say I'm fully mad or fully for it or anything like that.
I mean,
I'm really mixed.
I mean, Dave Chappelle is probably right now the most popular comedian in the world, and it's just unfortunate that this is kind of like the avenue that he feels he has to go down to make a joke.
That's true.
Against even if he means well, even if in the right context with the right nuance, it's not offensive, or he doesn't think it's harmful. It's just like he's made these types of jokes in every special, and they've been particularly harmful and very offensive in the past. It's like, dude, can you just not do this one time?
But that's a good point. Yeah. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, that's it. I mean, I understand for comedians that they're the point of one of the points of comedy is to kind of push the envelope and be edgy, but it's just like you have the biggest microphone in the world. It would be nice to try to use it a little more responsibly.
No, that's a fair point. And he did, it did jog my memory when reading the transcript of it, at the very least, when he referenced that he's pro-turf. I forget the actual pronunciation, but it's something that what's-her-face, J.K. Rowling, was labeled when she had issues and spoke against transgender people too. Yeah. I forgot what turf. Someone write it in chat.
Trans exclusionary radical feminists, I believe.
Yes, thank you.
So they're like, you have to be a biological woman in order to count, and they don't want to support anyone who's a trans woman.
Right, saying trans women are not real women, all that. Yeah.
Well, one thing I can say about what he said is it worked. We're all talking about it.
Well, we're talking about it, but most of us haven't seen it, so we don't know exactly what happened.
Yeah, but my point, I guess, is that even if you don't agree with what he said, it put the narrative out there, and that might be positive in and of itself. So,
it
could be. I mean, it's definitely like a cultural thing. Like anybody who, wants to be up to date on big cultural impact moments, that this is, that's one of them.
B, check your Twitter 2 minutes, because I think it would be good to, have a trans individual on their perspective to speak about it. So why not?
Sure, I like Titan Uranus's change up for what turf should be. Feminism appropriating radical transphobe is better. Fart. Because turf, if you don't, a turf, if you don't know what it means, that just kind of sounds cool. But if you're a fart, you stink.
All right. Well, look, we'll bring on B and Mikey for their take.
Me and Mikey.
Change the title. We know what we're talking about, apparently.
But Mikey has a 5-minute time limit.
We're just gonna cut off his mic at some point.
Mikey, check your Twitter in 2 minutes. So Mikey gets privilege because he's pretty much the only one that's seen it. Seen this shit.
Well, I think B said that he saw.
He did too.
He read. No, I thought he said he read the transcript, not the video. That's what I remember him saying.
I thought he.
I haven't seen it, so I have no idea.
Well,
that's what I thought. That's what I thought his comment was before, but maybe he did see it. I don't know.
What he said earlier was a lot of people keep saying that if you read the transcript, you're missing the context.
No, that's Mikey. I'm talking about B.
So he watched. Oh, B. I don't know.
Yeah, I think B said that he read the transcript. I don't know if he said that he actually
Stitix, you have a link too, so get your ass in here.
Stix always has a link. He's never
I
gonna be
know
on
he
here.
does.
One day he'll be on.
He does. One day.
One day. It's like on April Fools. If we ever have an IFWAS on an April Fool's Day, that's when he'll show up.
Mm-hmm.
No, he
No.
won't even show up then.
I see you.
We'll give him the link, and then we'll actually cancel the show.
He'll pop up. He'll pop
Like,
on, and we'll immediately cancel
I
it.
finally show. And they
Bye.
cancel. Oh, we're not talking about that, Otangelo. Stop it. You're so silly.
Left-
All about your
Yeah,
god
eight
shit.
space.
All right.
A bunch of people just went to space. They didn't. I don't think they saw anything interesting
That's
up
right.
there.
But I left a space for God. Who else went to space? What's his name? Shatner. Shatner went
Yeah.
to
Shatner
space.
went to
Yeah.
space.
90? He's
Yeah, he was
90.
90.
He's old, man.
Yeah.
Old man.
Yes.
I
He
didn't
will
realize
probably
was
be
that
the
old.
oldest man in space for quite a while.
Mm. Mm.
I wish
enough.
Leonard Nimoy
Yeah,
was
for a
able
long
to go,
while.
'cause He's a bit nicer than Shatner is. Brr, 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 brr.
What happened? Chat, and then all of a sudden,
A wild bee appears.
a wild bee
bee.
appeared.
And
You
he-
never know where you might see one. This
I
is me in my natural habitat.
There you go.
Great.
Good
Um,
evening,
and my-
sir.
my
I'm
old
so
sweatshirt.
happy
Very,
to
very
see you.
quiet.
I'm so
We're
happy to
hunting
see you. How are
bees.
you, Jenna?
I'm good. I'm-
Wait a minute, hold on. I got to flirt. How you doing, Jenna?
Oh my god.
All
It's
right, everyone,
working. It's
everyone to the
working.
back
Keep-
room.
keep
Put
doing it.
Jenna and
It's
me up
working.
here. We'll be back.
Your voice definitely does sound deeper. And
It
sexy.
dropped.
I like it.
It dropped a little bit. Yeah, it did. How you doing,
Freaking
baby?
Justin. You and Dr. Ben needs to stop because he sounds dramatically different too. I was listening to
He
his latest,
does. His voice is he dropped
Yeah, he
way
got real
more than
deep.
mine has.
his latest video. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay. Anyways, hi.
Yeah, well, I follow him on TikTok, so I saw that video. So on
see,
TikTok, yeah.
There you
I
go.
can't do TikTok.
Yeah.
It's just too
Okay,
much
so
stuff. Go for it.
I read the transcript because scientist Mel sent it to me
Mm-hmm.
because she wants
Oh, I
to
like
talk
Mel.
about it on Saturday.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I went through and read almost the entire transcript. I had to stop. It's hard for me because I know what kind of comedian Dave Chappelle is. He will make fun of everything. And I respect him for that. He doesn't care what color you are or what, he will make a joke about it. And I respect him for that because he's not biased, And I think that's rare. Most people pick on some kind of group. But at the same time, he literally said that he's transphobic. That was a statement. And then he started with the whole rhetoric, and I can't remember all of it because I just read it a little while ago, and I didn't go back and read it. I just skimmed it.
Yeah.
So in some ways, I can see why he'd think it's funny, or some people might. I chuckled once reading it. So I appreciate Dave Chappelle. I really do. I've watched him for years. I think he's freaking hilarious. But
Yeah.
Also, I think he was taking this opportunity because he said in that transcript that this was his last tour. And that he spent so much time talking shit about Chicago that he was going to do his last tour ever in Chicago because he's going into filmmaking. He's making a film. And so I feel like this was his opportunity where he was going to say whatever the hell he wanted because he's gotten to where he wanted to be now. He can say whatever he wants. And I think he just took that opportunity. And I think he took it a step or two too far. But I'm very tolerant. I'm not all trans people are very tolerant. So, you know me, I'm just like, whatever. People are going to say what they're going to say. They're going to see. At the same time, I don't have any right to say anything because I do believe that everybody should be able to think whatever they think. I don't think that anybody should be controlling each other's thoughts or what they do with their bodies or how they live their lives, as long as they're not hurting anybody. It shouldn't fucking matter. So at the same time, will I be talking out the side of my mouth if I say he shouldn't have said that? You know what I mean?
Not really. I mean, there's a difference between saying they shouldn't have said that and like actually making people not say things. Like, It's just kind of
Well, yeah, but
like
I mean, there's a line there. We all say our shit. We all speak our minds, and he did take too far. But I can understand, him if he wants to think that that's up to him. I mean, I'm just gonna hate him as a person.
Yeah,
If he wants to be like that, that's whatever. I'll just never support him again. That's fine.
I think what we really want is we really want more social pressure against those kinds of statements. So we don't want them to stop saying it. We just want it to be liked less, or less people to show up for the shows.
Yes.
Or to get more criticism, or to hurt their bottom line one way. Like, we want you to say the bad thing, then face social consequences for it. Instead of
we don't want people to like clamp the mouth over the person, but we want people to turn their backs and be like, that wasn't cool. We're not listening to this, or to give them like a stern face, like this wasn't funny. Like we're not going to react to it. And some people have reacted to it, and other people probably thought it's still funny and are defending him. So
I think it's tough because
sure.
I think once you get a big enough market share, you get a big enough audience that you're going to get no matter what you say or do, there's going to be enough people to make you feel like you're justified in your position. So you build this echo chamber, no matter what it is. If you're reaching 50 million people, if 10,000 people hit your email box or comment section saying it was the greatest show they ever watched, that's going to be enough to make you feel justified in what you did. So it's tough when people have so many followers and such a broad audience.
Yeah, they reach so far, and yet people listen to this shit. Yeah. Well, I mean, the bottom line is we've all learned from debating and stuff on YouTube. There's just no way to convince somebody other than what they want to think. And if they want to change their mind, they're going to have to want to change their mind. It's just the way it is. You can give them evidence. It doesn't mean they're going to change their mind. So it's nothing is ever going to be normalized across the board. It's just never going to happen.
All right, Mikey, we got B's take.
Sir Michael,
your turn.
Hello.
Mikey,
hello.
Are you playing
You-
Call of Duty?
You have been the
No, I'm
lucky
playing
few
Apex.
to actually watch this. Please give us your feedback, your take.
Dave's full of shit. He's a fucking transphobe.
There we go.
He uses the only fucking trans person he's ever fucking met, who happens to be a giant Dave Chappelle fan, and that was supposed to be his token trans to give him the trans card, so he could say and do whatever he wants. The largest I would say the largest demographic that watch him is the Black community, which has its own issues and with inclusiveness. And because, what do you know? The Black community loves what I just did. Yeah, they also hate gay people.
Yeah.
And will openly say it to their face. So no,
there's division in
every. That's not
there's
a
division in every
me.
race.
Just because you picked up on you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You found one person, and apparently Daphne has taken her own life because she was getting ripped apart on Twitter and shit like that. So don't bully everybody. And I think it was before the special came out. But it was but it's just really sad. And I put it in the chat. They were very gracious in the things that they talked about in the special. They kind of portrayed him in a better light than he should have been, because I don't know if you read the whole thing, but he has a whole 10-minute thing about beating the shit out of a woman, and they're all like, yeah, woo, yeah, and they're all just hooting and hollering. I'm like, this is fucking bad, man. Like, if this is how you're going out, you were going out on the very bottom, not on the top.
Oh no, I agree, and I think that's why he's doing this now, because he's stepping out, he's done, and he doesn't give a fuck anymore. So he's being himself fully, is what I think it is.
Well, when you're a rich fucking prick who lives in the country in Ohio, who doesn't have to do anything for anybody, and you feel like you got everybody, like you can do no wrong. This is what happens. Like he's, as far as I'm concerned, he's like Trump Part 2, because he just says mean shit about people. People laugh about it, and he says, "What? They like it. What do you want me to do about it?" It's like, you're a fucking trash bag. And I will not listen to your podcast, Dave Chappelle. So don't ask.
That goes back to the conversation about, utilizing your platform, especially if you're a recognizable celebrity, for better purposes and not to be harmful. Like And it goes also back to Justin's point where you would think as popular and as well known as Dave Chappelle and many comedian like him that have said things against marginalized people, you would think, you know, they would move past digging so deep to try to say hateful jokes and move past that and, you know, use their fame to tell better jokes. I don't know.
How about just to throw some positivity out there and step out on a good foot instead of.
Why does
in a way, hasn't he indirectly? I mean, we have 7 people here talking about, you know, to our allies of the community that he's disparaging, right? I mean, in a way, he did make people like us rise up to say something.
No, we were already talking about all this stuff. We don't need like
I get what you're saying, Mikey.
We don't need a very popular person to do something heinous to galvanize the troops.
Everybody's been talking about it this week, though. It made everybody focus for a few days at least.
But that's like saying like Trump did good things for racism.
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying that
parallel,
he did a good thing. What I'm saying is it's a good thing that we as a community have come together, so that out of his bad thing, at least something good came together. That we as a community have come together to stand up against it.
You shouldn't have to, though. That's the point.
I'm going to be a jerk here. I'm going to be a jerk here and say he didn't need to do shit. I agree with Mikey. I came into this community, told everybody I was gay, told everybody I was trans. You know what I got? Positivity and support. Mm-hmm. Everybody gets positivity and support in our community.
And a cat.
And sometimes you get a cat.
Apparently.
Grayish striped.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that maybe as a large community, we got into people's faces this week. I don't know. I'm trying. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find some good out of this, because that's.
I know you are.
I
get you.
But as a group of people, we stood up and said this was wrong, you know, and I think that was a good thing for us to come together and do that.
But I don't
stand up against it, and to me, it was good to see this whole community come together for at least a couple of days over one thing when we're usually so divided. You know, like
but the couple
somebody
of
I know
days...
has one of their favorite sayings is getting atheists organized is like herding cats, and all of a sudden there was a whole bunch of us that were organized, you know, against one thing.
The couple of days that we spend talking about it and giving it time and attention, that goes away after a couple of days.
Unfortunately,
the people that suffer from these events and from the after effects of this, and from people watching this and hearing people they look up to talk down about these marginalized groups, that goes on for years. You know, we can just move on and talk about something else, but there's somebody somewhere being affected by this all the time.
Because how many people just after seeing that special just said, yeah, I'm Team Turf too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So fuck you, Dave. Like that is the absolute wrong thing to say. Like we can't.
That was absolutely wrong.
We can't use like tragic events or cataclysmic events, even if they are galvanizing, as net positives, because the more positive thing would have been for it not to happen. This is all,
agree to
you
that.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
it's like saying our end game, you know, our vaccine, you know, response has been really galvanizing after we had a whole year of like atrocious pandemic handling.
Atrocious. Yeah.
Which that first year had a huge impact on what we're still dealing with now, and getting people vaccinated and you know, the healthcare settings, because there's so many people that were emboldened and empowered by, you know, anti-vaxxers and anti-science people that are just still carrying on those same messages that started a long time ago. Mm-hmm. No matter how many other people come together against them.
And if Dave was trying to be an ally like he says he is, and he says a feminist like he says he is, I've never seen him do anything except play to a sold out crowd and rant. He doesn't do any activism for anybody that he doesn't respect. And I mean, the receipts tell the story. Dave, you have done no activism work in years. And the only time that is because he was trying to get his cousin elected. That's the only time he's political.
It's just another form of privilege. It's another form of privilege, Mikey, but it's money privilege.
Yeah. He's not black, he's OJ.
Whoa.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
That's
with
a-
the
that's an
AIDS
old
comment.
reference.
I liked that one too.
That's deep. It's deep, Mikey.
That's what OJ said. He said, "I'm not black, I'm OJ."
Mm-hmm.
And
I remember that.
Is OJ still on Twitter? I know he got one and started like randomly live.
I thought he's in
streaming
jail
stuff.
now. Or
I don't
no,
know.
he's out.
I think he got
Maybe.
out.
Somebody out. R. Kelly's in jail. I like that.
There you go.
There you go.
But as far as everyone defending Dave,
Good.
remember that's exactly what they were doing for R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
They defended him until there was no way for them to walk out of it. So I'm not going to wait for the final results of everybody being absolutely furious with this fucking monster who is preying on young women. It didn't take me that long. It took one instance of that ain't fucking right. No, fuck that dude. No.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
But now everyone's like, oh man, I'm put the until it goes bad. And then I'm like, yeah, I knew Dave was wrong. I don't know why he would say something like that. So fuck y'all who are gonna switch teams later.
When I see these people that wander around, they're adults, like let's say over 25. Okay, we'll just call it that, an adult. That are over 25 and they oh my god. Don't you hate when you just totally lose it? It just
Are you saying like they waver or they don't like stand firm to?
oh no, they're easily they're thank you. They're easily swayed. And all I can think is, did your parents parent you? Did they teach you anything? Did they teach you to think? Did they teach you to reference things if you had questions? My mom did. Like we had encyclopedias and shit. You better go reference that shit. Come back and tell me what you found. We'll talk about it. Like that's how that was her answer for almost everything.
I don't
I mean,
think
a lot of
Might
people-
be why
a lot
I
of
hate
people
reading
wanna-
today. No.
A lot of people want to be liked, so if if a bunch of their friends are saying, Dave Chappelle's cool, what he said was awesome, I agree with it, then they'll be like, yeah, I totally agree with it too, even if they don't, but they'll just kind of go along with it. But then as soon as everyone's like, the tides have turned, they can claim, oh, by the way, like I never agreed with it, but now I'm not going to agree with it with everybody else, and it's like that.
But this is why this is why the younger generations are going to be so important to the future of the fucking world, because they are not just saying that anymore. Mm-hmm. When I found my kid again in when he was 15, I said, "Why don't you hate me? I thought you would." And he said to me, "They told me all kinds of stuff, but I form my own opinions about people." 15 years old. That was the deepest fucking thing I'd heard that whole entire year. And we are best buddies and we love each other now. So, the point is that these kids these days, they're not doing that anymore. They're starting to stand up and go, no, I'm not going along with that. You're fucking stupid. I think once they get out of high school, their brains start opening up. They get into that reality and yeah.
Why do people so definitely want to be liked? I never understood
Lack
that.
of self-confidence.
Yep.
It's easy. It's a lack of self-confidence.
I think it's also like the wanting
or
to
self-love.
feel, belonged. So like, if you have the people around you, you want them to agree with you so that they'll support you. And if you're outspoken, they might not want to hang out with you. But it's like, it's people not being sure that they can fend for themselves or
Right.
go off on their own. It's like, oh, I need people around me. So if they say something kind of that's not really exactly what I support, well, I'm going to support it anyway because I want them to still be around me.
Yeah. You've hit a good happy plateau when you say, I don't care if I'm single. I'm good by myself. That only took me to like 42. So
What are you doing there, Ollieman?
it did.
Fair.
About 42, I was like, I could live alone forever. No, that's not true. I want to settle down with somebody, but she better be like Jena's cousin or something. I don't know. I'm very picky. I'm very picky. I don't settle down with anybody.
Jenna's like, how the hell did I get skipped so fast?
Exactly. Can't be Jena.
Because I can't compete with Ben.
Just got friend zoned.
Ben's like, what's up, Jena? And I'm over here like, I can't touch that.
I think
Don't
Jena got
share
I'm
friends
gonna be a
on.
fucking doctor.
Yeah.
I
I work for the doctors.
I got friend zone live.
Damn, dude, that's cold. You cold as ice.
Oh, sweetheart, if you ever told me to come running, I'd fucking hook up my house and I'd be there, and I could be there in like 12 hours.
TOS, everyone. You gotta get off the stream now.
Help!
End the stream now.
Help.
It's gotten too sultry.
Okay, moving on. Anyways, seriously.
Shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Justin, save me. Save me, Justin.
I have that effect on women. I distract them and make them forget things.
Eddie-
And then they're mad at
Eddie's
me.
at an NF concert,
Yeah.
and I would
What's
really
an
like to go to an NF concert.
What's NF?
NF is a rapper.
Oh.
Okay, I knew that.
The fuck is enough?
Thank you, Mikey. Shit.
No, NF.
There I am. Are you injured?
Yeah, mice, remember?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Jen's a
send
hot
you-
I have
commodity.
cheated on him 4 times in the last week.
It's been a long how many days? I don't even know anymore. God damn it.
That's fucking great.
Wait, love you, B. Look at my chat. Bar is calling out, B. I don't know.
What's up, Bar? That's my buddy right there. I told him give me about 3 more months at the gym and I'll show him some fucking arms.
She's like, I meant me, assholes.
Oh, sorry, jerk.
Jenna's just
Skipped
you're
right over you.
Jenna, you just have a harem at this point. Like, just embrace it.
I would like
You
to
know
be. I would like to nominate myself as the producer for a new YouTube channel called "For the Love of Jenna."
It's just The Bachelor, but it's just Jenna.
If you guys would like to submit your videos, just send them over to me. And,
As long as I can have
Dude,
Justin-
I ain't gonna submit no video. I was here. I'm already part of it.
As long as if I can have
let it
Justin
happen.
write the lyrics to my theme song and rap it.
Are you gonna? I was gonna say, are you gonna sing it?
No, you're gonna rap it.
Apparently.
It's all
Hey,
on
I
you,
can do
Justin.
the introductions and stuff like the narrator. What do you think?
You
No
can
world.
narrate damn well. I love it when you hear in the opening to your God.
Root and branch.
I wanted to say Branson. I don't know why. I wanted to say Branch
So I'll
first.
change it to branch and rock. That'd be great.
Branch and Rock. When you do your opening for Branch and Rock, love it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wanted to say
Tree
Branch
and dirt.
first. Tree and
Tree and dirt. Yeah. There's dirt involved. I don't necessarily try to bring that out, but there could be dirt involved. Well, anyways, thank you, Jenna. I appreciate that. That means a lot.
No, it's really good. I was like,
Oh, thanks. My brother said that too, but I was like, he loves me. He's just saying that shit.
oh, Richard.
Yeah, he encourages in everybody and is always a supporter. So I'm always like, are you bullshitting me? Or do you really mean that right now?
I'm sensitive right now. Don't fuck with me, man.
Mikey,
Yes.
how does it feel to be married? How
Exactly
long
like
has it
it.
been now?
Almost a month.
Almost a month.
Feels
No,
fine.
2.5 weeks. 3 weeks?
Feels-
Was it
Yeah,
the
we got-
22nd?
21st. So
21st.
I'm on 3 weeks. Almost a month.
Oh, my deepest condolences.
I love how everyone says that. Look, y'all picked the wrong one. You should have
You
married
know what?
her.
I
He's
I
actually
was married.
decent.
I was married
I'm
3 times.
congratulating him.
I know I was married 3 times, so I have a bitter taste in my mouth.
Oh.
Kelly, I'm sorry.
That happens.
okay.
That unfortunately happens. Yeah. we're
Words of
chilling.
wisdom, Justin. Please, positive. Make it positive.
No.
God
Why
damn
do
it.
I need words of wisdom?
Well, I'm starting over again, so I consider myself a virgin.
There you go.
Yeah.
My words is you
So how
just
that
get
work?
married and then just be happy, but be by yourself while married.
See how all the good stuff
No.
starts with B?
There you go.
I'm just saying.
Be
Just saying.
happy. I don't know. Okay, thank you, Justin. I don't know if that comports. I appreciate it. All right. I hope you,
You
have
could
beautiful
have-
children.
Yeah, that's the part that now everybody is getting a little too friendly with their questions. Like, so
Okay.
you fucking her yet? You gonna fuck her? You gonna fuck her yet? I'm like, yo, why are y'all all in-
Damn.
I just got just because.
Wait a minute, what is this? 1960? You don't marry somebody before you have sex with them. You don't even know if you're compatible. That's fucked up.
It's even better.
You
if
gotta
you
have
already
that
know
sexual energy too. It can't just be. I mean, you can be friends all day, but if you don't have the sexual energy, then you're just friends.
It's even better if you already know what your first kid looks like.
That could be better. That could be
So
better.
You're right.
Got him.
It could be better.
And you know what?
Checkmate,
You
atheist.
can, you can pat yourself on the shoulder. Justin has beautiful children. Beautiful. He makes good babies, ladies.
What
The
is that
amount of
supposed to
people-
be?
I don't know.
And the
Don't tell me
amount
what
of people and the amount of people offering to impregnate my wife is also strange. Like
What?
I don't like, oh, if you need help. I was like, no.
Okay.
We're good. We're setting some things up, but
That's
yeah,
weird.
we're fine.
Look, say you can hold it up all by yourself.
I got this. Like, hey, I appreciate you, but I got this.
Look, if someone suggested having sex with the woman I'm with, I would fucking shit would rain down. Shit would rain
I
down.
just imagine B just shitting himself, just being like,
Yes.
out of rage.
No. I mean, like shit, like stuff. Like hell's gonna come. Yeah. Like
You
proof.
got to make sure the key fits the hole before you buy the house.
It's true, man.
Yep.
You know,
You're so right, I'm sure.
not every lifeboat will fit on every yacht. I'm just saying, you have to make sure it fits.
True. Good point, Marie. Don't forget about asexual or aromantic people. They can still have partners.
Absolutely.
Very true.
We have
Well,
quite a
again,
few of
they
those
still
in
have
our
to make sure the
community.
sexual energy is right, as in the person is okay if the person doesn't want to have sex.
Yeah, right.
So,
Right.
still applies.
Sexual energy has to be there because then it's like the night of, it's like wedding night, and then you're just looking at each other. It's like, so
we
I'm a
spent
virgin, you're a virgin. What we do?
yeah.
Just
I don't
drink
know-
and cuddle.
I don't know how that works if everybody's supposed to be a virgin before they get married. You know how long it's gonna take that girl to get pregnant? You know how long y'all gonna be doing shit wrong? Like
Yeah. And it hurts the first time, and you have issues, ladies, the first time. Like,
Mhm. That is accurate.
hey,
It's not gonna be a fun first like who wants that on their wedding night?
nope.
No.
Yeah, you really don't. You want to talk about ruining a night.
You gotta warm that thing up. You can't
That's
just go in there
worse
like
than
that.
your that's worse than your
Turn to
parents
sex
coming
talk.
with you on your honeymoon. Like that's how bad that is.
This is the next episode of Sex Education.
It is.
I'm
You have
game.
to
Let's
be at
go.
You have to be at the point where you've seen almost every little bit of their insides and outsides and used to them being sweaty.
Autopsy time.
Autopsy.
Nice.
Bring all the
Wait,
insides.
what?
Yeah,
Oh,
hold
we
some
talk about
cadavers.
living
You
people.
should see all the insides
Oh,
and outsides.
You're not allowed to
My
marry
bad.
dead people, I don't think.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they have to be alive.
I
In
need
New
to make
Jersey, you can.
Yeah, we're fine. We married
In
anything.
New
It's fine.
Poor
We ain't got
Jersey.
time to think about it. We just get it going.
You're right, it did. I need to make sure this stream is only labeled for 18 and above.
I was gonna say till
Yeah.
Jer said that I was gonna say what I'm gonna say anyways, is that we could do a stream where I could teach guys how to get women off, like really get them off. We could do that.
There you go. Be
There you
one
go.
I have
on
advice.
They, yeah. I thought the warm up was the tongue exercises for the hour. You're right.
Sweet.
It's at least an hour. You're right.
Shit.
Have you ever guys see those videos where lesbians
Fucking
get really
dream
tiny
on.
dumbbells and they lift them with their fingers and then lift them with their tongues? It's really funny. You guys should look at that.
Shit's
No,
not
I don't know if you
happening.
want to look up lesbian and dumbbell. Never mind. Don't do it. Forget it.
Just put the links in chat, B.
Yeah, send that over
Yeah,
to
just
me
put the
for
links in
research
chat.
purposes.
Everyone can look at it.
Mental note made.
Everyone just type that down.
I am not Googling that shit. I don't even want to
Write
know.
that down real quick. Nope.
Stop
It'll
it.
probably autocorrect to something I really don't want to see. So
God.
That's what they called me in college.
Lesbian with dumbbells.
the thing nobody wanted to see. What?
The longer I don't say anything, the better this joke goes.
That's fair.
This is why Rowland and I get along. Right here. What'd you just say?
What's ʻLlieman? Okay, he's gonna go in the back room until he's
A surprise.
done
Let's
doing
go
what
see what
doing.
he's bringing out.
Running back and forth across the
He
street.
just walked
like-
away.
He's
Dude,
out.
dude,
Oh, he's whipping it out.
You know what?
That kind of stream.
ʻLlieman, you are going to be my first person to enroll into live stream etiquette. I'm just going to say that right now. Okay.
One, don't
Why did you
disbelieve
just
the live
fucking
stream.
walk?
Okay. My
We should
living
talk
room
about-
windows were open, so I got up and closed them and turned on the stove at the same time. That's all.
Live stream etiquette states you close your camera so people don't know what you're doing.
yeah.
Unless you're me, because I do
Unless
the
you're me.
Ollie all the time. I'm constantly.
Oh, I
just
sit
walk
here and
the-
make cups
clean
of
the fuck.
coffee
There's
and all
Justin.
kinds
See?
of stuff.
Justin conveniently has a little foldy clip that hides the camera.
So
You
do I.
can, you can half hide.
There you go. And half height. There you go. See?
At least he was wearing pants, indeed.
Do a little peek show.
Yeah, at least Ollie was wearing pants.
That's right.
Fuck our pants.
Thank you.
Well, shorts, but yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I
it's
was
better
thinking
than
when he got up.
Otangelo. Better than
I will.
Otangelo.
I will say
Wait.
this. I saw
that video.
I saw a very triggering meme directed at us brothers, and it was just text from like Twitter, and it said, "When are you whores gonna put them gray sweatpants back on?" And I was like, "How dare
What?
you? How dare you?" Jena knows what I'm talking about. Apparently,
Yeah.
there's a thing in the young ladies' culture where they have a thing for the men with the gray champion sweatpants.
Do you know? Does anybody know why? Because I know the answer. Because I discussed this with somebody the other day.
I just didn't know that I was treated like a piece of meat like this.
Yeah, that's exactly why it is.
Now you know how you
Because the outline is more prominent with gray sweatpants than any
I
other
don't-
color.
Okay.
I just don't understand why that. I don't know why
That's why
I was
we're
called a whore.
this.
That wasn't nice.
Yeah, you whore.
I was like, I wouldn't even be. All right. But I guess it's about to be sweatpants season, so buckle up, ladies.
It has to be it has to be the champion ones because they like kind
Those
of
are the
form
best
fit, but they
ones.
don't. You know what I mean?
You know, I feel like
they're
that
a little
was-
more rigid than the expensive brands.
You know, you got to get the Walmart joints.
Yeah, the
Mikey, that
Walmart
was not
ones.
inclusive. Gay men like that shit too.
That it wasn't a gay man that posted it.
Christine corrects you, Justin. She says it's all sweatpants.
See
how it's a just the thing? champion
See,
one.
Ollie, it's already a fucking
Yeah,
thing. They
Christine's talking
already
about
all
it.
know it. They've all been doing this for years.
It's a
You little
conspiracy.
monsters.
It's a whole conspiracy.
Oh, damn.
Like
This
just
whole
get your
time.
just get your gray sweats out the closet. You know, it's getting cold. I know.
This whole time
Look.
I'm running to Walmart just to pick up some toilet paper, and you little monsters were preying upon me with your eyes.
That just proves how much of a dude I am because I never noticed before. I didn't know until yesterday, and I saw something on TikTok, and I was like, "What the fuck?" No clue.
I didn't even know. I ain't wearing these out the house ever again.
What's the female equivalent? What's the female equivalent to gray sweatpants?
What? Oh, what's
Like-
that? My
like-
oven's
like
going
in-
off.
Any sweat.
Anything that's tight,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like leggings, I would guess. Just like
literally anything.
Yeah, just
Literally.
anything.
Yeah, like
Yes, anything.
clothes or no clothes, and women look great.
So like cleavage, like deep cleavage, like deep cleave. Is that the
Well, there's
equivalent?
nothing wrong with cleavage, but you know,
Get the
doesn't
cleave-
necessarily have to be deep cleavage.
the cleave.
I mean, the deeper it is, the more the cleave.
You know, I personally, I think that the best thing is like what Marilyn Monroe said. It's not what you see, it's what you don't see. And if you do it just right, all you got to show is this much, and the rest is imagination. And then the person wants is like, God, I wonder what that looks like.
That's why you can only.
And
show,
then you've got them. That's
why you
it.
can only show like shoulders and ankles back in the day.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because men had no control. Well, they don't now, but there was no laws to control men back then. Let's put it
If
that way.
only I could see a little bit more of that ankle.
Turn my camera up.
She
Man,
showed her
what's wrong with-
ankle. No, they weren't even allowed to show their ankles. They had to wear those
No.
high boots and low skirts. And if you showed your ankle, you were a
That
whore.
was scandalous.
Yeah, but men would stand out on the like up against a building and fuck a whore, and that's okay. But don't choose women show their ankles.
This is why
What
Stitics
do you
never
mean,
comes on the show.
Stitics? What does that mean?
You can
Are you
control
always
the
gray
conversation
sweatpants?
if you were on the show. You could
That's
control
true.
Yeah.
what we would talk
You
about.
can control.
Stitics, I give you full control of this show right now for the next 10 minutes if you get your ass in here.
She didn't even do that for me.
Stitics, come be our Tony Danza.
And we're to
please.
get married one day.
We already
Kidding.
know what
I'm
happens
kidding,
when we
Jenna.
give
I'm
B a
kidding.
little bit of control of the show. It turns immediately X-rated.
No, no, it does not.
We can't
Yeah,
give him the whole
occasionally-
control of the show.
occasionally.
Only if Jenna's around.
Which
I think it's out of
Oh,
is
all the time. Okay.
every
I think it's
show.
even more out of control. Can't
So
have
really,
you
it's
on
Jenna's fault.
I just
Yeah.
love embarrassing Jenna. That's really why I do all this.
I'm deeply concerned.
You're deeply. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to take it too far.
Oh.
What?
Moving on, Justin, help.
Right.
What?
On the bin, we have a rule. It's called HR, and then we just yell that. That means everyone has to stop.
or pause.
You can
on
show a
delay.
little bit of one thing at a time. Am I getting that right?
And enhance.
There, thank you. Enhance.
Did it work?
Yeah, it did. Thank you. The fashion rule is if you show cleavage, you don't show other things. If you show ass, you don't show other. Really?
One thing at a time.
What is this showing ass and cleavage at the same time too much? Well, I could probably agree. I agree
Not
with
for
that.
me.
I went.
I love showing both lines.
Yeah, Kelly. That's why you were married 3 times.
That's exactly.
Yikes.
Boom, there it is.
Damn.
Girls Dynamite.
There it is.
Look, coffee. Oh, you
Oh,
guys.
boy.
Fucking
Oh,
crack me
how?
up.
I'll tell you. I won't show you.
I'll
tell
show you
how.
now. Oh, geez, Jenna.
No.
Oh, can you? Yeah, okay.
No.
Hold on, everybody. Big screen, Jenna.
This is what happens when you don't have a topic, Jenna.
Shit.
She literally blames B, but then immediately says, "Oh, what does it mean to show too much ass?" Okay, hold on. Let me show. Like that had nothing to do with B. That's you.
Thank you,
all
Mike.
you.
I love
I'm not
you, bro.
controlling things.
Oh yeah.
Jenna's the producer. She takes all responsibility.
Oh, like you don't have the control of the buttons. Get out of here, hater.
Button.
No, I went to answer
Hater.
Marie's question.
Mhm.
I went to Hawaii for vacation a couple months back, and OMG, like there was this ass and titties out everywhere. Like
In Hawaii, you say, huh?
Yeah.
in Hawaii.
Also, in the Riviera Maya, it's topless beaches.
Riviera Maya, write that down. Okay,
Mhm.
this is all for research.
Hi,
Shooting
Dr.
Dr. Ben.
Aw, there's my bro. What's up, man? How are you? We should have got him on here. He's better than I am talking about
He
this
came
stuff.
in late. He had to go to the gym and get
But
all
he will
puffed.
rant. But he will rant.
Dr. Ben
He went
will
to the
rant.
gym. Get it, brother. Get it. Pump it. Pump it.
Get strong.
Gym.
Initiative,
I go
Mikey.
3 days a week now. It feels good.
Hold on. Oh, I have 2 characters now.
18 on the dice. You're going to have a hard time beating that.
Well, I also
Okay, we're
have a
starting
monk
D&D,
now.
everyone. Open
Oh,
it.
God.
Jesus.
Come on,
Here we go. Here we go.
This is
And
what I
we're
get
gonna
from
hit the
him.
red button now.
No.
It's end stream now. There's just a panic button anytime someone mentions D&D.
Cut the feed. Cut the feed.
Help!
Cut the
HR!
feed.
HR!
Cut the feed.
Enhance.
HR.
When I saw it was an open topic, I
wants to come
actually
on.
thought we were going to get off the beach.
Nope, we'll never get off the beach.
Nope.
We'll never leave the beach.
Dr. Ben, check your Twitter in like 2 minutes. Why do I keep saying that?
Why is
I'm
it
just
take
It's
so
already
long?
there.
She
dude.
said that to me
Because
too, but by the time I got
fucking
over there and it
slow.
loaded up, it was already there.
Oh, because you get one monitor.
Why are you cursing? at
Forgot.
You know what? Yes.
You have lots of floor left. I promise.
Jenna, why are you squinting?
Because I can't fucking see.
But I look so good without my glasses.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Are you
dude.
seriously not wearing contacts? You're just out here blind?
I'm wearing contacts.
Who said that? Oh, sorry.
I know that voice.
I've heard
Are
it
you-
before. I know I've heard it before.
Are you friend or foe?
I am friend.
I have fire.
I will bring on Dr. Ben. I owe it to him because I know we're supposed to do a recording where I get to talk about weight loss surgery. I want to have this conversation. But yes, I'll bring on Dr. Ben. And yeah, there you go. Check
So
it out.
just so you know, Ben, we were talking about Dave Chappelle earlier, so get that in your head.
Yeah,
We
you
can-
gotta
we
give
can
a
rework
5
that.
minute. You gotta give a 5 minute
See,
speech. on Dave
I'm
Chappelle.
very
5 minute
I'm
warning.
very laid back about life now. I don't get angry like I used to, and I don't. it's not that I'm not concerned with good things in the bad things in the world versus good things in the world. What I just know what battles I can't fight. So I do what I can to fight what I can. And then I push the rest aside because I'm just going to drive myself nuts. So I can't do it. I will overthink everything and be mad all the time. And it's just not good for me. So I concentrate on certain things and I deal with those and I, advocate for those or whatever I can do. And then, so I just stick to a few at a time because you'll kill yourself. And the people out there that are being the assholes, they don't care. So we're just killing ourselves.
I don't get as emotionally involved now either as I've gotten older.
Right. Me too. I'm 50 and I'm just like, you know what? I spent like 40 years of my life worried about all this shit. I'm just done. I don't want to do it anymore.
Right.
You know? Right. I'm just like, fuck y'all. My give a fuck is literally broken when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just block people. Like everybody argues with them. I just block them. I'm just not going to talk to them. I don't want to deal with it.
That's fair.
Not that I really get trolls anywhere, but it's happened twice. I've gotten trolls twice on my live streams. I was very excited.
Wow.
Felt like I was getting somewhere.
Yeah. You're making it now.
Yeah, you know around.
Tangelo. More
What?
diversity in the trolls.
What about
we had somebody else who popped. We had a traditional Catholic or whatever, and then we had someone else I think pop on.
One time.
We had someone else who was like, pretty much the same thing as traditional Catholic, but it was somebody else. I don't know if it was the same person, but.
And then for a minute, we kept getting like weird ad comments.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, huh? I don't want to click there.
Are you gonna add Ben?
Yes, I'm gonna add.
Yes.
You just removed Ben.
I didn't do anything.
Where did Mikey go?
I'm here. You got rid of Mikey.
Mikey pieced out.
Mikey
he pieced out?
dropped
What's
down
up,
because
Ben?
he turned off his camera. Hi,
how's the babies today, Ben?
I helped a couple become brand new parents today, and it was like the most beautiful thing because they were like these two people were like so obsessed with this baby, and I am all about that. It was amazing.
That's cool. Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for doing the world some justice. Justin,
It was
if
fun.
you and wifey have another kid, call Dr. Ben.
No, not happening.
Damn it.
I'll get my
like,
tubes
I'm
tied
done.
first.
You what? God. Get your tubes tied first. Really?
It was so funny though, Jenna, because the dad like he glanced over while we were delivering the placenta and he almost passed out.
Aww.
It's a little shocking
what
the
is
first time
that?
you see that stuff. Yeah, it's
That's
not
cute.
You don't want to see it.
That's cute. Hey, Justin, what happened to the placenta of your kids?
I ate it.
Don't eat it.
No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. We had emergency C-section the first time, and then a planned C-section the second time.
They usually just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the
That would be
normal
called-
people thing to do.
Bio waste is what they call that.
Mm-hmm.
Bio waste. Got it. Dear God.
Jesus, Ollieman.
Whoa.
Oh, Ollie.
He loves that.
Ollie,
mask a lot.
income free.
Is it the
So, Ben,
placenta?
what do you think about this? Have you seen the Dave Chappelle video yet?
No, I'm uninformed.
Ah, okay. Well, he was doing a lot of bashing of a variety of people, including like people like us and anybody under the umbrella.
Love that thing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like that. I don't like people.
No,
like
I don't like that, and I'll never support him again. And I used to love him, and I'm really sad that I'm sad that he was like that all the time, and I supported him first of all. And it's horrible that he's using his last tour as a comedian because he's going into filmmaking to make this big, huge, racist, bigoted, whatever the fuck statement. It was full of a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't
So
like
that's
that.
what we were talking about. That's how I ended up here. Because you weren't
I don't
here to
like
fill in for the honorary trans person, so I'm up here.
Gotta have the token trans person.
Yeah.
Well,
Now we have two.
it was my one night where I had like nothing going on. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go lift for like the first time, like doing a real lift since starting T.
Does that
And,
feel
like,
good?
Testosterone is unfair. It is unfair. Because like the gains that I have made simply from being on T and not even being active and being on T, it's unfair.
Look, I have lost a little bit of fat around my middle, and I gained like 3 pounds in 3.5 weeks. It's muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Legit.
Yeah, apparently my tea is really low. I got my labs back today.
Yeah.
Which if this is how low tea works for me, I'm gonna be.
I told you you're gonna have like a
manly
full
man on a
beard. You're gonna be
correct
like a
dose of tea.
beast. I'm telling you, walking around like tanky. Look, yeah. That's what I'm shooting for.
Like my tea is like a half of where it should be right now.
It literally is at the bottom end. Yeah.
The bottom end of half of where it
Yeah.
should be.
Well, you both are doing very well.
Mm-hmm.
I've missed you, Jenna.
Here we go.
No.
Ben missed all the flirting I've already done with Jenna. No, it's Ben's turn. Go ahead, Ben.
No, I'm just here because Jenna will actually talk medicine with me. and I
God
love
damn it, Justin. Hi.
Okay, it's the medical show now. All
Yay,
right.
medical show. So all the guts and the glory. Tell us, how did that baby come out that canal?
Y'all don't want to know. We had to
Oh,
do
I
an
wanna know.
episiotomy. It was great.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, she needed it because otherwise she would have had a 3rd-degree laceration. She only had a 2nd-degree laceration. So.
Oh shit! He brought him back. Damn it.
We're back.
Okay.
Stop flirting.
Medical show over.
Medical
Like,
show's over. Okay. I guess now we got to talk like real world stuff now.
Grey's
You go back to
Anatomy.
talking about
That wasn't real world.
I mean, it was real world, but
It's real for Ben, I'm sure. And for the woman who got her.
I'm saying it was
cut.
real for her too.
I mean,
Yeah.
until next Friday, OB-GYN is my entire world. Like that is my purpose for being here right now for this month. It is OB-GYN.
Legit.
On Jur, I have to say I do not eat biohazard cookies. I bring them home in the free biohazard bags because they're sterile.
I actually asked my attending what she thought about people who eat the placenta, and she was like, "Why are you asking me this? It's such a
Why would you
stupid thing."
do that?
Is that bad? Isn't you're not supposed to do that?
Well, like it's not.
Asking
It
for a
won't
friend.
harm you, but it's just like it's stupid.
Delicious. I mean, gross.
It's essentially like a filtration. There's nothing
Yeah.
really like stored in it.
It's
just,
mostly blood.
It's just mostly blood passing from mama to baby, just passing all that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's disgusting. That's like that's fucking disgusting. That's as bad as eating entrails to me. No.
It's
Or
worse than
liver.
eating.
We have
entrails to me,
plenty of
'cause
food. We do not need to eat entrails. Let's not get that.
You
desperate
have
again.
plenty of fruit. I need
This
my
is not the
entrails.
Great Depression.
No, but if you cook them right, like certain cultures do some really great things with like organ meat and stuff and like guts. Like Korean food, the Koreans do a great job with intestines.
Mukbang.
I have to find a place that serves it here.
That
went
is
to a
one
place in
mukbang I
Colorado that had
will
it.
never do with you, Ben.
Well, you don't taste anything. It's because they clean it before you eat it. You just taste whatever sauce it's in.
Jenna loves chitlins. She don't tell
So what's
nobody.
the point of eating it then?
You is a damn liar.
Because it's food.
I'm just gonna get a steak. Fuck it. Let's go for the big hunk of red meat.
It's
Well,
cultural.
big bowl of chitlins with some hot sauce. That's Jenna's jam right
Look,
there.
let me tell you what. That's one thing that they had in Ohio that was good. They had some damn good chitlins in Ohio when I lived there. There was this one place we would go, and it was like home cooked food. It was, I'd kill them fuckers.
Lordy.
Those
Any-
all
Absolutely
Gosh.
not.
Well, I appreciate all of you that have joined us this evening. We are past our hour limit on the show. Good. Wait, the stream has a very different focus since I've been.
This was a random stream. This is not typical.
You could say that, Kathy.
This is all the time.
This is all the time.
Hodgepodge.
Just watch previews.
I'm sorry I was late. I won't do it again.
No, you're fine. You were pumping iron. You're getting them.
It
on
matters.
lists. It matters.
It matters.
But yeah. Shoot, I forgot how to close this thing. Thank you, Dr. Ben. Thank you, B, Mikey.
Yes, ma'am.
For being here. What, Mikey? What?
I have no comments.
Why are you laughing?
I'll tell you what you said later.
All right, I don't know what I said. Okay. I don't know. Write me. Rollin, Kelly. Oh, shit.
It was nice to meet B and Ben.
Mm. B and Ben.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys having us on. Seriously.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me to speak my mind and letting Mikey rant more like I probably should have. I was trying to be.
And it was good to see Mikey.
Trying to be logical and diplomatic at the same time.
I appreciate everyone that contributed to it because again, like me and Justin, we haven't watched it, or most of us haven't watched it. Just being engaged enough because you live on an island.
I hadn't heard about it.
A glacier. Thank you.
No glaciers here. Maybe in the winter.
It is winter for you all the time.
No.
Winter is coming, Jon Snow.
The different perspectives are appreciated, and of course, I know throughout the week for a while there will be more discussion about it. You said Mel is going to talk about it this weekend, right, B?
Yeah, Saturday morning at her normal time.
Yeah, Mel's brilliant. But by all means, we'll be here next week, hopefully with the topic, so things don't go off the rails. Okay. By all means, Justin, thank you so much for gracing us with your lovely presence. As always, my partner in crime. Right.
Right.
And thank you to my beautiful Mike for making an appearance today. So pretty.
Did you name it?
Does she need a moment?
Yeah.
It's called Purple.
Hold on.
You ever been jealous of a mic? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Does it rhyme with orange?
Thinking out loud.
It does rhyme. I see what you did there. Okay, I gotta click the button before Justin gets mad. Oh, by all means, we'll be in the Discord. Let me do what I'm supposed to do.
I'm going to Discord now. I'm out of here.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Damn, he really fucking left. Okay.
He's out.
I was gonna make a he's gone to talk about him joke, but then he came back.
Haha.
He's copywriting that shit.
By all means, tiny.cc says IFDC. If you're not already there, we'll be in the Discord for a bit of an after show chat. We can talk about more of what we have been talking about. Until then, Justin, sign us off. Say it.
Oh, my bad. I was ordering champion sweatpants.